Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. So in this video I'll be sharing my drive impressions of Taigun GT. So I'll be driving on state highway and national highways. So I'll be sharing how easy it to drive and what are the different challenges you might face during driving in Indian road conditions like these. There will be lot of vehicles coming from here and there, so you need to be very cautious while driving. In my area majorly there are big trucks and they occupy all of the road. I mean, they won't let you overtake or move aside. If you see in the front, these big trucks are overtaking each other and another one is coming from other side. So it's a kind of mixed drive review as well as POV video, so that you get gist of everything in single video. Even road conditions are really bad. I mean, contractor construct the road and after one monsoon or rainfall it vanishes off and there are big potholes. Even these heavy vehicles are also contribute to that, because they always carry heavy loads or trucks are mostly overloaded. That is one of the reasons. Currently I'm heading towards Rohtak. So this is the state highway and then I'll switch over from NH 158. So overtaking is just a breeze. I mean, you don't need to switch gears or downshift. With 1.5 liter TSI, it's quite easy. You don't need to plan. You can just push the throttle and you're good to go. These trucks runs on very slow speed. I mean, you can see 13, 20 or maybe 40. So they are biggest contributor for jams in my area. In few kilometers I'll be joining national highway, so from there I'll continue. Now it's time to enter national highway. It's 152D and it's an elevated highway. It connects Narnaul to Chandigarh. So basically it reduces travel time a lot. The time, I mean, earlier it was taking around 6 hours or so from here to Chandigarh. Now it's a matter of 3 or 3.5 hours. So it has drastically reduced the travel time. Even with the BJP government, they are really focusing on these kind of big highways like 152D Delhi to Mumbai expressway, and there are many more like Delhi to Dehradun. So they are really focusing on development of national highways. I'm not sure what other areas they are working, because that's a topic of discussion, so I should quit that and focus on our drive impression or driving review. So it's a 6-lane highway, and you can easily cruise at 100 kmph on this, but there are few trucks who are ready to slow down people. And here you can see Wagoner. It's a good car, but part of a lot of jokes, so people make fun around it. So on this highway you can easily put your car on cruise. So I'm also setting cruise to 100 kilometers per hour, and you are good to go. Those who are new to the cruise control or on my channel, so let me tell you, once you set cruise control to a particular speed and you press brake pedal, it pause the cruise control, and when you again in position to resume the cruise control, you can resume it. So correct, I'll show you in a bit when I see such situation where I can brake, or let me show you. I have pressed the brake pedal, so cruise has been paused, and now there are two options. Either I can use my accelerator pedal to maintain speed, or I can just press a resume button and it will resume the cruise control and increase the speed to the set limit, and you are good to go. So on highway it's a great I would say facility, or it's great to use cruise control. It also helps in maintaining a consistent speed with a better fuel economy. I have seen sometimes when I was traveling on the same highway, and my car gave me around 16 to 17 kilometer per liter average, and I was only driving for 20-25 kilometers on this highway because I had to take exit from there. So it's a good option to have, or usually people can maintain with accelerator pedal as well. So it's a feature of convenience, I must say. So some of you might be expecting or might be looking for an answer to a question like what kind of fuel economy it provides. So it totally depends on the driver, or you may have heard this statement a lot of time by different people on the social media, like it totally depends, and it's true up to some extent. Like in Volkswagen 1.5 TSI engines, there is a technology of cylinder deactivation. So apart from the driver, this technology is responsible for good fuel economy. So with this, what happens is it deactivates two cylinders when there is less load, and if two cylinders are deactivated, then obviously fuel will be less consumed, and eventually a better fuel economy. So you might expect around 16, 17, or some people have raise the bars, and they have got around 20 kmph, but real expectation I would say should be around 16-17, because driving at 60 or 70 on these national highways, and you are just driving at that speed for the sake of mileage only, then there's no point of having these cars. You can get any Maruti car or Wagoner, Alto, any. I mean, they will give you around 30 kmph, but you will miss the safety, driving experience, and ride quality. So that's a personal opinion, because we cannot force anyone or have compulsion like you should drive this way only. So this is the thing. Other thing I want to include here is the cabin insulation. Earlier I was driving a Hyundai car, that's i20, and I kept it for a long time. Around 4 years I kept that car. So when I switched to the Volkswagen, I drastically noticed the cabin insulation is far better than other cars. I mean, Hyundais are way better than Marutis, but it's one step up from the Hyundais. I'm driving at hundreds, and I'm hearing a bit of wind noise, but it's not something like unpleasant level, so it's in bearable zone. Even we are not playing music, so if music is played, you barely notice that there's some sort of wind noise. So sound insulation is really better in this car. You hear very less sound from outside, which is a good thing. I mean, it's expected to have that kind of level on, in this segment, because you are spending hard-earned money, so it's expected. Now, one more thing I would like to add. I mean, it's about ride quality. Taigun stays planted. You can see in this video, road has some undulations, and it stay planted, and you need not to worry about that it will be out of control also. And mostly highways in India, you can only cruise around 100 and 100 and 120, because there are some up and downs in the highway, so it's really hard to cruise above that speed limit, because there are some undulations. You see here, there are broken patches, and they fix those, but they are not in level with remaining roads, so that's the reason. So on the highway speeds, it can beat any of the other cars. I mean, it never unsettles. If we are talking about driving, then another thing is steering response. I mean, it's quite precise. Like, if you touch the steering a bit, it follows the command, and which is a good thing. I mean, in today's era, there are few cars who maintains this kind of confidence and drivability. So it's time to take an exit from this national highway, and I'll be traveling on state highway. So in this, I'll be sharing my experience, like how you should handle your vehicle in different road conditions. There will be broken patches, there will be some sort of traffic. There will also be some idiot drivers who will block the road. So it will be mix of all conditions. So I need to take a turn from the roundabout. Road quality has improved a lot, but on the maintenance side there are still challenges. Contractor construct the road initially, but maintenance is a big challenge for them. Or you might say work is done, then there's no need to maintain, because there might be some flaws in the system.
रोहतक की छोड़ दोगे क्या?
किसको?
ये मुलाजिम है।
मेरे को रोहतक नहीं जा रहा मैं, ये शुगर मिल से बाहर निकले। शुगर मिल तक छोड़ सकता हूँ।
शुगर मिल हाँ वहाँ तक छोड़ दो।
So you can see on the state highway roads there are no rules, regulations. I mean, people don't like to feel, or I would say follow rules and regulation. They are habitual of their convenience, and wherever they feel convenient they follow that route. This motorcyclist, you can say, is going on construction road on the wrong side. This is how traffic flows in India, or Indian road conditions, you can say these. So in these kind of broken roads you will be really disappointed with the ride quality of Taigun, because they have kept it so stiff for highway stability, which is resulting in compromising the urban travel. Like these broken patches, you have to really slow down your vehicle, and you will feel each and every stone, or I would say irregularity in the road. You are going to feel that. If you are driving an automatic, be it a torque converter or DSG, you should carefully drive your vehicle on slow speed, because if you are pressing brake pedal very frequently and in stop and go traffic, it's going to affect your mechanicals, or I would say internals, like clutches, and in case of DSG, mechatronics, because gearbox get confused and find it difficult to decide in which gear I need to shift, due to which it overheats and create problems in longer run. So to avoid the situation, if you have some stop and go traffic, please put it in manual or put it in neutral wherever you stop. And when you have one car distance, or you can say, I mean, you can easily see the car has moved a lot, then you can switch to the drive and keep going, because it's a kind of I would say trick to prevent your gearbox from premature failures. Though Volkswagen has already done some tweaks in DQ200 gearboxes, because in past they had really bad reputation, or they faced a lot of failures in DQ200, so they have detuned it to handle 215 Nm of torque, and the shifting is also slowed down to prevent its premature failure. But it's better to take preventions earlier so that we can avoid that failure situation. So it's a kind of disclaimer. You should take care of your gearbox so that it can serve you better. And these trucks don't follow anything, like one is moving in fast lane, other one is in slow lane, and you see other one is here as well. So they are the biggest contributor for road accidents and traffic jams as well, because everyone is in hurry. Even all passenger vehicle owners, be it a motorcycle or a car, they are also contributing to these unnecessary traffic jams, because everyone is in hurry. They want to reach their destination quickly, but it's not helping them out. They create jams, traffic jams, and they stuck in for a long time in that, which is big problem in cities like Delhi, Gurgaon, any metro city. So we have to take initiative and be responsible for our actions. That's the way we can eliminate these kind of situations. But I would say people are not that mindful to carry their responsibilities. So for this video, I would say this is enough, and I will be back with another interesting video. So if you like this video, please subscribe to the channel and do comments. If you have any suggestions or any scope of improvement you might suggest, even you can also suggest some topics in which you want some videos. So thank you so much for staying till now. Have a great day. Bye.